Jenna, welcome to the new year. Welcome to 2026.
I don't know how that happened.
We are back, and I was just reflecting today as I was getting ready to come here about what a cool year it's been to be able to host this podcast with you, to have our crew, to just have such a good 2025. And now we're going into this new year, new season, great guests coming.
Yeah.
It's been good.
It's been a good, I know, I think it's hard not to reflect at the end of the year and like the beginning of the year. And I was thinking about like where I was a year ago, and I don't even feel like I'm the same person I was a year ago.
No, a lot has changed.
In like in a good way. Change is good. You know, also like getting rid of and shedding what doesn't belong, what we no longer need. But even just looking back at, you know, what we've done this year, and I think we still have so much more that I think we're going to do, that I know we're going to do. But I'm excited. I'm excited for what's ahead, and I hope everyone else has like either, you know, I'm not a big like resolution person, and also like don't set them like like that's insane. It's not realistic. Like, I'm sorry, but follow the leaves. If there's no leaves on the trees, we're not in bloom. So like, it's okay if you need to sleep. I'm sleeping a lot because I am just tired. Like, I'm just tired. But like when it's time to figure out what those goals are that you want to achieve, you know, get to going on those.
Yeah. I love that. Because I just was getting over being sick, which having what everybody else had. But did you do anything fun over the holidays, New Year's, Christmas?
I worked a lot. I think as some of you guys know, like besides this, I'm in the hospitality industry. So while everyone is off those last 2 weeks of the year, I am not. So I will tell you this, make sure that you very graciously tip your servers if no one has told you that already, because they work very, very hard for you, and the customer is not always right. You guys are not. Sorry, not sorry.
Jenna's always right.
Jenna is always right,
my
though.
motto.
Jenna, listen,
that is
I appreciate you both for that. Like, it's the first time in my life where I was ever like blatantly short with people because of how rude people were during the holidays. Like everyone's ugly side.
Specifically during the holidays,
during
you
the
think?
holidays, yeah.
Yeah, no, going home does make, like, why did I regress to 15 again?
No, so like
It's bad.
without giving too much details, I had so I've been in hospitality since I was 19. I just turned 33. I had one of the worst shifts of my entire life. Like, hands down, worst shift of my life, where it was so bad that when it ended, I told my manager, my friend and I, we were planning on going to get sushi-san afterwards. And so I was like, hey, you want to go there? She's like, yeah, because we were going to go to a sushi place by me. But they have this one roll that I'm obsessed with. It's their spicy scallop roll. It's like my favorite in the city. And so my manager had called the manager over there. And when I walked in, he's like, you're Jenna, right? And I said, I am. And he's like, I heard you had a bad day.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
And I said, I did have a bad day. He goes, would crispy rice make it better? And I said, crispy rice would make it so much better.
You know that I love the crispy tuna rice.
And I
so
sat down,
sweet.
and within 30 seconds, there were 6 pieces of crispy rice at our
Oh my
table
God,
with
that's
tuna.
so sweet.
So it was just like one of those days where I'm like, okay, there's still good in the world.
Yeah.
But I listened to, there's this frequency called the golden ratio frequency, and I listened to it for an hour and a half with no sound and got an Uber Black for myself, and then got into my shower and screamed because it was that bad of a day.
Ooh.
But Merry Christmas. Christmas
But
is
Merry
great.
Christmas. However, Merry Christmas.
However, Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Casey had a fun Christmas. You
Yeah, I was
got to
gonna
do
say,
something exciting.
Casey went to my part of the world.
Yes, I was in Detroit, Michigan.
Hey.
Shout out.
Motor City.
Jinx. And I went to a bowl game. My fiance was coaching in a bowl game. They lost really bad.
It's okay.
And that's okay because they played Northwestern. Shout out to the Cats.
You were there to support.
Yes.
Yeah.
It wasn't about the win or the lose.
No, and
No.
it was just a cool achievement for him to even get to a bowl game. This, like, you know, that's cool in
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
I mean,
His
to go
first
from
year.
a team that wasn't winning to then coaching this new team and then them having a winning season, making it to a bowl. That was fun, but it was a very non-traditional Christmas for me. I was like in a hotel room watching It's a Wonderful Life while he was like working on the game plan and like typing away and like
That's
laminating
crazy.
plays and showing me all these things. And I was like, this looks like, I don't know.
I was going to say, because you know football. Like, when he shows you these things, are you like, that's good, but you should like move this? Like, do you know what he's
because,
talking about?
Like, he's explaining these like intricate plays. He was telling me how he has a play called,
Are we giving anything away?
no, it's fine. It's
I'm just making sure I don't want to
Someone's
be giving
here.
Jim secrets
There's like all
out.
these different
DePaul is
code names
sign
for the
stealing.
plays, and the one play was like it was called
We'll call it Wildcat.
Botox, and I said, "Why do you call it
That's
Botox?" He
awesome.
goes, "Because it's fake pretty." And I was like, rude. And I said rude. So there's all these
poetry?
There's all these keyword names for the there's like Botox and Jeep and like all these different words that mean different things, and it's like a different language to me. So yes, even though I know football, like it is complicated because they have to like basically just communicate these couple words and then everyone knows what that is.
I have come to the conclusion in the last few years that in order to be really good at football, especially to play in like the collegiate level or like the NFL, you have to be a grade A psychopath. Like you and a psychopath must share the same brain cells, except you use the athlete uses them for winning games and not for
There's the reason other. Tom Brady is the way he is.
No, I mean like there's no way to like even you know, you hear some of the things that like Ben Johnson says to some of the teammates, like you're just like, he's crazy, but that's my crazy. Like,
no, it sounds like you're going to war.
That's
like,
my coach.
I mean, that is basically what it is. It's the most similar thing to charging each other.
And how about how many head coach openings there are right now in the NFL? My friends who like don't know football very well, they're like, oh, your fiance should be the offensive coordinator at the Buccaneers. And I'm like, I think we're a few years away from that still.
Love that.
But like, you know, like there are so many openings right now. Like the Dolphins coach just got fired. All these coaches. Anyway, I digress. Football is crazy. I hope I didn't give his plays away. Sorry, Jim. You have to rename it.
What's fake pretty? I'm trying to think of something that's fake pretty.
Right. Like there's a move that I don't know. I don't want to get into it.
Fake pretty is such a funny.
Yeah.
I mean, you could call it makeup.
Yeah. So anyway,
we're getting so off topic. I'm sorry,
I'm
guys.
just so interested in the football plays now.
Right.
Okay. Let's talk about.
Yeah, my Christmas was weird, but New Year's was chill.
Nice.
And speaking of New Year, we have a new guest.
Yes.
Jaiden Gary is coming on our show, and he's a thrower at DePaul. I've covered him throughout his already 2 seasons here now.
Yeah.
He is literally such a cool guy, like
Yes.
great personality, so much more chill than you would expect because he's like larger than life as a person. Like he's just a large man, but he's like the chillest, like calmest man.
Yeah.
He has aura.
Yeah.
Not even
no,
being
but like,
funny.
you're right, though. You're right, though.
Like we get to talk to some really unbelievable people on this show. And every person we have met has been so special and so unique in their own way. That man has aura and a certain type of energy that you don't meet in the everyday person.
No.
And I'm going to make a bold prediction and say that you all need to remember him because he, I think, come LA for the Olympics is going to be the athlete.
Look out for him. Yeah, he was awesome. We talked a lot about his upbringing, big family, how he kind of remains calm, what he does to channel that mindset for a great throw.
And I think the way that he talks about his mindset is something that even if, like, obviously there's a very selective group of people, it's a niche group of people who throw, but there is something that I think each of us could learn from him in the way that he holds himself and the way that he speaks and what he's learned from his dad and his dad's super unique background that you can take in every area of your life to make you excel in the way that you want to excel.
Absolutely. He was a great guest, very fun. Learned more about his music taste too, because I think I asked him in the indoor track meet last year, like what was he listening to? And so you'll get to hear kind of what he listens to get himself pumped up.
It reminded me of NJ. Do you remember NJ saying he listens to jazz before and none of his teammates? NJ is one of the basketball players here.
We've
NJ
had a lot of
Benson,
old
shout out.
souls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I love that.
And we like that.
I think
very
we just
DePaul
draw
coded.
in here. Yeah.
Casey knows I love all that old old music. I mean,
too.
I'm pretty sure my Spotify rap said I was like 67. Like I was old on my Spotify rap. Let's put it that way.
I was too.
How old were you?
I think I was 69.
How old were you? Did you guys do that?
Yeah, I was like 65 or something. I think it's
You were 65?
I think they made everyone old because everyone my age was posting. They're like, I'm such an old soul. It says I'm 80. I'm like, girl, shut up.
They're just so on brand. I'm so old.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, girl, this is fake. Like, no one got like 20. Like my top artist was Addison Rae, and you're telling me I'm 65. Goodbye.
No.
Yeah, you're lying.
Yeah, definitely not.
Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna hear from Jaiden.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully you enjoyed Spotify Wrapped. Hopefully you enjoyed the holidays. We are back, Blue Demon Room, first episode of the new year. Can't wait for you to hear it. Welcome in, everyone, to the Blue Demon Room podcast. We have a special 2026 episode. Jaiden Gary is joining us from DePaul Track and Field. He's a thrower for DePaul. Jaiden, we're so happy to have you. Jenna, happy to have you back on this 2026 first episode of the new year.
I know, happy to be back. Happy to have us all here together. We're going to have a lot of fun today.
Jaiden, thank you for being our first guest of the new year. How does it feel to be the first guest of the new year?
Honored. I haven't, I just go with the flow.
Yes.
So if you think I'm good enough to be here, I'm happy. I mean, I'm doing something right.
Yes, we think you're more than good enough to be here. I have covered you for the past couple seasons here at DePaul, through the Big East meets at Gately, through things going on here, the Billy Awards as well. Mm-hmm. For people who don't know what a thrower does at the collegiate level, could you explain that?
Throwing in general is about outputting the most force correctly that you can. So even in track, it's about not running fast, but running as fast as you physically can. So when we're throwing, we're trying to create as much torque and like this rubber band effect where it snaps back and you can throw the bar as far as possible.
That must require like a lot of specific training, right? Like what kind of training goes into that?
So much. I've started a lot of heavy clean and jerks because the triple extension is where most of the power comes from. And then the cardio aspect, you have to be in shape enough to give your maximum effort as many times as needed. And a lot of it's about feeling too. You can be technical and coach can only say so much. You have to go in the ring and perform. You have to feel the positions.
This is your second year here, and you've been successful already. Last year, you were named the Male Freshman of the Year at the Billy Awards, DePaul's special sports award show. I was so glad to host and get to see you win that. What was it like to win that award and see kind of your teammates and just people from the university cheering you on?
It was less about me and more so seeing the pride and how much my team and peers believe in me. That's what I do it for. That's what keeps me going.
That's awesome. Did you know it was going to happen too?
No,
I was totally surprised.
That's the best. Obviously, I don't think you ever do it for the awards. You do it because you love it and it feels good. But when you get that recognition, wherever it may be, you're like, oh, we're doing something right. Like we're heading in the direction that we're going towards. And speaking of that, you have a lot of very impressive records. And I could list all 7,200 of them because there's a lot, guys. There's a lot. But I'm just curious to you, since you've been here, or even not since you've been here, maybe even before that, is there a certain award that you've received that stands out the most to you?
Award?
Yeah. Or recognition, medal, anything like that.
All these records, I mean.
It wasn't really an award, but for recognition, we have the Drake Relays, and that's the biggest track meet I know of personally.
Okay.
Besides of course Olympics, but I know the Drake Relays every year is one of those meets. So I'm thinking I'm going into the collegiate section, the regular section. No. I was over there I was practicing and warming up with pros. So I'm over there talking to Ryan Crouser and Chuck. I'm like, wow. And then I was in that section, didn't do the best, but just being there and having that experience in general and being I'm at Drake Wheelers, I turn around, there's a crowd of people just watching me throw. That was one of the most amazing moments from last year.
So Casey knows this about me. I have a lot of what I like to call Jenna-isms. And this reminds me of I think sometimes when a moment like that happens, it's very easy for our conscious brain, for you to tell yourself consciously, why am I here? What should I be here? I shouldn't be here. You can do the I'm a phony, I'm a fraud. But I believe that our subconscious mind wouldn't put us in that room if we weren't ready to be in that room. So even if you don't believe it, somewhere else they're no, you wouldn't be here if I didn't know that you could do it. So that's amazing to be surrounded by that caliber of people, and just I don't know, man. But what was it like meeting Ryan? What did that mean to you?
Just being around them was breathtaking. I didn't think I would be in that position, at least for a while, especially not this early. We still had half the outdoor season to go. We still had 3-4 meets left. So me being able to be there, it's like I'm doing something right. I trust coach. I trust my team. Just keep it going.
Okay. So you seem like you're a very calm person. Like you have this very, I'm going to call it like you have like a Buddha energy to you. Like very zen. Even just the way you're sitting down right now,
Yeah.
you know? Like you're just like, I'm good. Like everything's fine. We're chill here. How do you focus on keeping that sense of calm, not only in your like everyday life, but when you are competing? Ooh, this is a good question. I can tell you're like excited to talk about
Because
this.
I've been
Yay.
talking about this for a
Yes.
little minute. But it's an entire mentality. It's almost like you have free will. You can manifest your own lifestyle. You don't have to be put in a position where somebody can make you angry, you know? So it's just, I think about it, it's just, okay, I can wake up today, I can choose to be happy, choose to be peaceful, choose to give people grace. I have patience. I'm in no rush at all. No one can rush me either. So I just move throughout the day. Instead of thinking about it and being in my head so much, I just react and I live in the moment. I'm able to just enjoy it. It's so peaceful.
Was there anyone that you learned that from?
Yeah, because
Really,
I
my
imagine you
dad.
couldn't have always been like that.
Really, my dad. I had been like calm, but my father, especially, he worked in a mental hospital, so he has to be like that tall, stoic demeanor. If you're like at the meets, he'll probably be there. You'll see him. He's me but bald with green eyes. So he's always been super calm, super patient. Is where I learned it from. It's like, oh, just why not go ask him?
I feel like your dad's probably got like a plethora of knowledge just
Yeah.
from the job that he's had and like the wisdom he's probably giving to you and your whole family has got to be just
Yeah.
like useful forever. Oh my God. Okay, wait,
That's
one
really
more question, then I'll turn it over to Casey
you're
because I have a lot. With your dad's job, was there anything that he ever told you that like really stuck out with you that you still use kind of on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, I give a lot of people grace. You have to be graceful, because even in your own personal life, there's somebody out there that doesn't know what you went through, and they're treating you with respect, you know, and that just goes over your head, because that's the type of person you think you deserve to be. Everyone deserves to be that person. So regardless if they made you mad before, or, you know, they're going to make you mad because you can foresee it, I guess, it doesn't matter. You can still treat them with grace. You can be respectful. It doesn't have to get under your skin. You can just shrug it off and move on.
When you were around Ryan and just around Olympians, did you have that sense of feeling like I could get here someday or this is more in reach?
Absolutely.
That's cool.
I had the feeling I was already there. I have to believe in myself. Like, I don't think the word "I'll be there someday" or like that ideology isn't really foolproof for me. I'm on my way there. Y'all are just watching it happen. So I'm already there. The work is already done. I'm just going through it day by day and exemplifying how I got there. It's like, I don't know. I just think about how I'm living like a real life documentary, like a biography.
That's
We're just
cool.
walking through it.
Yeah, Jenna, you are someone who I think believes that a lot too.
Yeah.
Like you have to act as if it's already happening. Like
Yeah.
whatever your goal is in life, whether it's career related or relationship related or you know,
Yeah.
financial related, like you have to speak it into existence and act as if you're already living that life.
But you also have to feel it. Like I think that's the part that a lot of people forget, and I feel like you probably get this, is like you have to, this is where I feel like we get to be kids again and like really put your
Yeah.
imagination to use, and you get to ask yourself like, okay, if you know I was little, if little Jenna knew that she was going to be X, whatever X is, right? Like what would that feel like? How would that feel in my body? What would it feel like in my soul? How would I act? What would I look like? How would I dress? And you do all of those things now, and you kind of have, like, you're holding your head high, not in an arrogant way, but you're holding it in a way of like, I know that I have this. And also like, this wouldn't have come up in my orbit if it wasn't meant to happen. I really
Exactly.
believe that too. Like, so, oh, we're going to see this man at the Olympics one day.
Yeah, we can't wait.
What's the next Olympics? LA?
Yeah.
Yes.
Senior year.
Ooh,
It's perfect, isn't
perfect timing.
Yeah.
You know?
Poetic too.
Jaiden,
Yeah.
has there ever been a meet or an event that you did feel nervous?
it? Nervous?
Or at least just like you felt the anticipation of the moment?
The thing is, I have this thing. I wait a little late. You've seen the last throw, sometimes even the first throw, but it's always the word my teammates use is performative. They love that word, but it's always a performance. Dramatic, if you will. But every meet, I'll usually wait to the last throw because I don't know. I was telling Sonia yesterday, and then I tell my teammates, my hands never shake. I don't get nervous. So when that moment arises, it's fine. I can clear my mind fully. I can just go out there and react. So I don't think nervous is the word, but maybe like anxious is like I didn't know what's happening was first round of nationals. Because not only were we waiting for like 2 hours, it's 105 degrees. We usually have like 3 throws in finals. It's no finals. It's 4 heats of 12. It's too many people. So we get 3 throws and we're like rolling through it. They don't even tell you the mark. I'm like, oh my goodness. What? Oh. So I scratched the first 2. They're like pretty bad scratches. Like I was close to falling. I just look at coach and he's like this. What are you gonna do? Are you testing me? Come on now. He's like, hey. My roommate Jordan, he'll tell me, gun to my head, what are you gonna do? I'm like, I'm gonna go perform. Yeah. So I went out there, you just go get it done. Through a PR, wow. I went from 48th to 19th. Can't complain.
So you're saying you wait till the last throw to like have your best moment, like you kind of like hold it all in.
Adrenaline, all of that. I try to learn from my mistakes as much as possible. So I'm blessed enough to be good enough to not have to try my all. I'll say. I can learn from my mistakes, so I can go on a throw and just be purely technical, give like 70%, and it'll still be a good throw, make it to finals, and then come that last throw, I'll bring my team over, we get a clap, I'll go yell, and it's pure adrenaline and like physical prowess.
That's so cool. I love that.
You are a person who is where your 2 feet are at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
I hear you have a big family. I have a big family, okay?
I do.
We're both Southsiders, so I think it's just like part of living on the South Side is to like have a big family. But when I heard the number of siblings you had, I was like, how many cousins does he have? Was my first thought.
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't.
He's not even sure.
I have 0 clue.
Where do you fall on, by the way, he's one of 15 children. Where do you fall on 1 to 15?
I'm 5th.
You're 5th. Okay.
Yeah.
So my mom is one of 9. And my mom has always said that out of the 9, there's 3 families within the 9. So do you, like, based off of the age groups, kind of, do you guys have that within your 15?
Kind of. It's like the people that, like, mesh together. It's like just mini groups. And it's usually, like, groups of 3. So, but before it come the Wonder Twins, it's my brother Cameron and my sister Kendall. Look the same, act the same. They're like 6 months apart. Same person.
Oh, wow.
And then, but the 3 of them is Cameron, Kendall, Rose, my other sister. They're literally the 3 Stooges. And then it's me, my older sister, Kiki, and then my younger sister, Turtle. I call her Turtle, but she's Mariah.
Turtle?
Her name's Mariah. I call her Turtle.
Turtle, for
Everyone
sure.
calls her Turtle.
Okay.
Everyone calls her Turtle. Hi, Turtle.
Shout
Us
out
3,
Turtle.
and then the boys will be me, Cameron, my older brother, Dimitri. It's just so many different groups.
Yeah.
So not only are there that many groups, they're like interchangeable. Like you're never alone.
What's the age range?
Youngest is 6, oldest is 27.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And where does everybody live? Here in town? Like in the Chicagoland area?
Yeah, just around.
Yeah.
They're around.
So not too far.
Yeah.
So you see them a lot.
Not as much as I would like to, but there'll never be a year where I don't see them.
That's good.
Yeah.
When you guys do like family get-togethers, whether it's dinners, holidays, what's that like?
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's beautiful
Absolutely
chaos,
ridiculous.
right?
Yeah.
It's beautiful chaos.
Like for Christmas, it was bad. My dad, he lives with his wife, my sister Summer, my brother Cameron, Kendall, and Rose. So it's 6 of them in that household. They have, animals or whatever, but they got COVID Christmas Eve.
Oh, no.
I'm like, what are you doing? How did you do that?
Yeah.
Like, y'all don't even go outside. You're not in school. So I was like, okay, let's think this through. He's like maybe 15 minutes from campus. So I could go there, risk getting sick a week before the first track meet. No,
not doing that.
I'll see you guys around.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I want to go see my mother. And then my other brother came, and we were, okay, that's fine. Let's get some nice gifts and stuff. And we went to our grandma's house, spread again, and then cousins came in, and then cousins left, more cousins came in. I'm like, man.
It's a revolving door.
It's exactly what it is.
That'd be overwhelming.
I don't know any other way.
Yeah, it's overwhelming to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a lot of cousins, but not a sibling. I only have one sibling. So for me, it's like just me and him.
Yeah.
You grew up playing football, basketball, baseball. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. And we just talked about the Bears before we started the show. We can go into that. But I want to know how you found the sport of throwing, or how did it find you, and what made it stick?
It was like halfway through sophomore year. So in high school, it's not like in college where the indoor season lasts from like, I guess, early December to March. It's like February to March. It's like 4 weeks. So it's like the end of March, I have one meet till conference, and then my football coach, he's like, you're out of shape, bud. You need to do something in the off season. I'm like, I can go hoop. He's like, no. You're going to go do track. I'm like, who?
So he kind of put it on you.
Mm-hmm. And then my teammates and my friends, they were like, dude, it's really not even that bad. We don't even run that much. I'm like, you're lying.
You're like, that's cute.
I don't
That's
believe
cute.
you. They said 2 laps. 2 is too many. So then I get there. It wasn't even that bad. I was like, okay. I just lift really heavy and I throw a ball. It's not even that bad. And then like 2 weeks in, I think the second meet I had was conference, and I won conference. I was like, that was it? Oh, let's keep going. So then with the outdoor, I think I couldn't remember. This was sophomore year. But it was an okay season. I'm like, this is okay. And then I had a really good junior year, like a really good, prosperous junior year. I was like, okay, stuck with the track. I got a lot better. I think I jumped up like 6 feet or something. I'm like, oh, we're rolling. Okay. And then I'm like, okay, I kind of want to take this serious. Let me stop messing around. And then I qualified for Junior Olympics in Oregon.
Wow.
So I flew to Oregon. That was crazy. I finished 14th or something. I'm like, wow, that was cool. And all I have to do is lift heavy and throw a ball. Mm-hmm. Maybe I should keep doing this. And I came back, like I was in great shape because Olympics rolled straight into like the season, the football season. So I had a really good senior year. I was like, okay, now this is where I make my decision. The colleges are coming in. Now I have to figure it out. So after the end of the season, I jumped up like 10 feet from junior year. I was like, yeah, I think I know which one I'm going to pick.
Amazing. So it kind of found you, but you started to take it more seriously, which I think is really cool. Jaiden, throwing is such a specific sport. Is there anything that you could kind of compare it to? Because you talked before about how it's just about heavy lifting and throwing, but what can you compare it to?
I kind of simplified it. I was talking to Sonia. She said this was a really good example, so I'm going to try and recycle that one. But I was like, if you ever took a calculus class, or like if you see rocket science in a movie where the professor draws the extravagant equation on the chalkboard, and you can either, you can have the answer without the work, but your professor's going to tell you to show the work. It doesn't work like that. You still won't pass the assignment. Or you could have all the work done and not understand it. Or if you miss a piece, you won't get the right answer. Like you could have 30 pieces, and if you miss one, you'll get the wrong answer. That's what throwing is. Like there's so many little things that go into it. You can't get lazy. You have to be intentional with everything you do just to get the right answer.
Wow.
And you can't get the right answer without understanding how you got there.
I dropped out of pre-calculus first
Yeah, I
day
was
of
going
high
to say,
school.
math, not my thing.
But I do follow you, and I actually think it's a really great way of like explaining the intricacies of it. So that makes sense, even though your girl's not a math person. Okay, in high school, you didn't have a coach, correct?
No, man.
So I'm curious to know, what did you learn in high school from having to be your own coach, especially in like holding yourself accountable at like such a young age, where kind of like you said in the beginning, you were like, you weren't really taking it serious, you're kind of goofing off, and then you're like, oh, I'm pretty good at this. Maybe I should like figure this out. Like, what was that like mindset shift with yourself?
Holding myself accountable. Like some athletes, not even, everyone's had that moment like when you're an athlete and your coach is like telling you to do something, like, man, I'm not trying to do that right now. Everyone has those moments. It's like, man, but it's for you to get better. I understand if you think it's not purposeful, but me having to learn and teach myself at the same time, it was like, okay, I know what the purposeful things are, and I can't skip out on them because you can feel the difference. Like come meet day, you can feel the things that you skipped or feel the things that you didn't do, or like, or feel the things you did too much. So you have to be intentional and then keep yourself accountable. You can't let yourself slip up. It's not, you're an adult now. So
How has having a coach change your process?
it's so simple.
Oh,
I
that's
just
good.
clear my mind. It's
Explain
amazing.
how has he made it more simple?
Because me and him, we have a good relationship. We talk not even about track all the time. We just talk. So he understands how I think. And even like my teammates are other coaches. Like they call me Coach Gary at practice. But they understand how I'm thinking, the things that I need to see. They see me, they've seen everything. So when I'm in my head, I'm just like, this feels bad, this feels bad, this feels bad. And then he just pulls up the phone. And then my teammate's like, dude, just don't do that. And then you just go have a better throw. It's so much more simplistic.
It seems like you're in sort of a niche group that understands this sport, because not a lot of people, like we talked about at the beginning of the show, understand what it takes and what goes into it, and to be able to break down the mechanics of it too. Does your family and friends, do they understand it?
My friends do, because they threw in high school with me, but they've seen the journey. So you're gonna pick up on little knowledge. Like my pops, I'll be talking to about, he's like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know what you're saying. I'm like,
I support you, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Nah, he's just ignoring me. I was like, okay. But they start picking up just out of passion, because they like, seeing me do well.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let me learn about this part so I can support correctly. Like, it could be like a warm-up throw in high school. Like my pops, he just screaming at me. I'm like, I'm still warming up.
Right.
Like,
It isn't happening yet.
Yeah, I mean, just wait a minute.
Yeah.
So having them like, it's not easy to teach, but it's more simplistic than I would have thought to teach.
Do they ever give you like notes or thoughts on your performance, or is it just kind of just support?
My father,
Oh God, this is gonna be great.
he just, even in lift, see, when you're squatting, right, I'm gonna need you to get you some knee braces, a back brace, and you need some tape too, and because you get the chalk and you can grab that. Dude, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I was like, Dad, it's 315. Like I've been squatting 315 since like I was 15. Like I'm okay.
Why is that
Like, it's
such a
fine.
dad thing?
Yeah.
He's, it's just what he does.
He's
Love him
worried
for
about
it.
ya.
Yeah,
Cares.
that's all it is. So
Yeah.
I made sure I got me some nice knee braces. Thank you, Lauren. But I got me some nice knee braces. He's a lot happier.
I was like, he can probably sleep a little easier at night knowing that you got the knee braces on. He was like, you're wearing the knee braces every
Yeah.
time. You better
He
be, because
just
if
don't
not,
want
I'm
me
going to
to-
buy you a pair. And you're like, I got it,
Man.
Dad. Thank you.
Yeah.
So you had said earlier, you and your coach have a really great relationship.
Mm-hmm.
How would you describe that relationship?
I would say all the staff, like the trainers, with Jake, with Eva, with Haley, we all are just like one big family. I talk the same to my teammates I talk to them. Like they understand us so much. We're all on like the same page. I think that's why we mesh so well, and we can all grow together so well. Like, we're so efficient because we're all like, it's just one big family. So after Saturday on the game, I will be texting Jake about the Bears, or like I'll tell Haley that I didn't sleep good. It's making me upset. I just tell Eva my hand hurts. It's little stuff. But you can just talk to them as people. They go above and beyond, like past their job. And that's what makes it so worth it.
Amazing.
That's nice to
How
hear.
has your relationship evolved, like when you first came in, obviously compared to now?
I wasn't like an ask for help person. I'm still not.
I feel that.
Just never been an ask for help person. So like having all these resources, like early in the year, I'm not gonna say I didn't use them, but I was just kind of like I was rationing, as if I was a burden. I was like, this is what they're here for. They get paid.
I think that's from growing up in a big family too.
Yeah,
Probably.
you
Yeah.
probably felt like
Yeah.
you didn't need to ask for help, or just kind of wanted to not be a bother.
Well,
you know,
you learn to be self-sufficient, I
Yeah.
think, in many
Yeah.
ways. And like I have 21 cousins, and we all live. Growing up, we all lived in a 5-block radius. So it was like that, like you said, in and out, where you were just like only ask for what is necessary.
Yeah.
But there is that shift when you go to a place like DePaul and you have these resources, and you're like, "Oh, you mean I can ask for this like all the time, and I'm not bothering you?"
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Well, anyways, I would like to have A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Right.
But it does take like a mental shift within
Yeah.
yourself to make you realize like this is okay for me to ask for this. You know? It's tough.
yeah.
It's tough. It's tough.
You're only throwing for sort of 12-ish seconds total in a whole meet.
Yeah.
And these are long days. I've covered them from the sidelines. These are
Really
long
long
days
days.
for indoor track and outdoor. How do you stay calm and kind of not in your head? How do you shift the mindset? I mean, you already are a very calm person, but is there anything you do beforehand that gets you kind of there mentally?
In meets, especially, I've learned, because I was blessed to have a really long season last year, but that just means, it's a lot of 7-hour days where you aren't doing anything until your 30-minute time block. So I was like, okay, I could go. I feel like for me personally, the more I think about it, the more I try to like rationalize. So I'm, making changes in my head, and I haven't even done any reps yet. So I just try to clear my mind completely. I might go put on a show. Like I'm having me a nice blanket. I might go take me a nap if I need to. Just go talk to friends, go watch them, go support my teammates. And then come like an hour before warm-ups, I'll just go warm up, put on music, max volume. I'm not thinking about anything throwing related. I'm just warming up. Then get in the ring, do some quick basic warm-up stuff. I just let coach tell me what he sees. When I get in the meet, we've done so much preparation throughout the week that it's not anymore thinking that I need to do. I need to go out there and perform. And then coach, he's not talking as much neither. So he's just showing me the little things that he sees that would help me feel better right now. And then we just do that throw by throw by throw.
Cool.
Get to the last throw, we're good.
What are you listening to when you on max volume?
Told you last time it was jazz. We've
Yes, you did tell me it
I
was
love
jazz.
jazz.
That's
we
right.
spread a little bit from jazz to like blues and
Okay.
I've been some indie alternative a little bit sometimes, but of course like when the meet starts, I'm gonna play my very loud rap music,
Love it.
100%.
So it's the calm before the pump up.
Very
kind
eclectic
of, yeah.
style.
Like little Ray Charles, I feel like little Aretha Franklin's probably
Marvin
in there.
Gaye,
Marvin Gaye, yeah.
Stevie Wonder, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I love Stevie so much. I can't even pick my favorite song by him. There's like too many. There's just too many. Okay. I did hear something though that I do want to ask about.
go ahead,
Okay. You have a tactic of making your competitors laugh?
Okay.
You're a giggly guy. Yeah, okay. Give me the
That's-
tea. I want to know.
Not necessarily making them laugh. I would like to think I'm kind of funny. So we're going to laugh regardless. But especially in a meet, I don't know. The environment in general is like, oh yeah, let's be super serious all the time. It's like, what does that get you? You get up overthinking, and then you go bomb in the race, and then I get to make fun of you. It's like, I sit here, I enjoy myself, peaceful. Of course, I get my job done, but you don't have to be so. Some people that works better for them, not me. So I'm in the warm-up lines. I'm be talking, joking around, dancing, listening to music. And if I get you to laugh in the warm-up line, I already beat you. And then the meet goes on, and you're still laughing? Yeah. There's nothing
toast.
you can
They're
do.
toast.
I
They're
was,
done.
is there like
There's
a
nothing
go-to
you can do.
tactic you do, or
I just talk.
You
It's
just
so
talk.
simple. I can make them laugh in like maybe 5 minutes.
I love this. They don't even know that they're slowly losing. That's amazing. It's fascinating.
Oh my God, it's like reverse psychology.
You make
Yeah.
friends on the way.
Possible. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so, and you're doing it in a way that's like friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but it's like friendly, but there's also like you got to have like an evil smile or an evil laugh. Exactly.
very evil. It's
Yes.
very evil.
Yes. Oh my God, I love it so much. Okay, now to your Instagram. Your Instagram bio is the truth. What does that mean?
I don't even know how to explain it, but it just feels like the right thing. I feel like it's just what I am. The truth. It's the best way I can explain it.
Well, you have this like very pure sense of self, very like, I don't know, like you to me seem like someone who is very clear about your intentions and you have a lot of clarity in your life at a pretty young age. I mean, I did not feel this way in college.
No.
So I think that's
Definitely not.
honestly amazing.
Yeah.
And you're just living your truth. I love that. Very cool.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah. As our first guest of the new year, is there anything that you're hoping for in 2026? Any resolutions? I don't know if you're a resolution guy, but anything that you're thinking about this year?
Maybe not like a resolution. I feel like that's me postponing my success. You're waiting for something to happen. Go make it happen. So, like all the things I was saying, like, oh yeah, next year I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. I was like, wait, we just start today.
Yeah.
I was like, this person's been messing me off. Block. I blocked like 110 people in 3
Smart
days.
thing to do.
I was like, man, I don't need this many people in my life. I don't need these many things in my life. So I'm just taking it day by day. But in the new year, for sure, I most definitely want to stay focused, want to get closer to God, and then stay as peaceful as possible.
I don't know how much more peaceful you can be. I mean, you've already just been such a peaceful person, and I don't know. I just think it's fascinating that someone in such a competitive sport can also have this sense of calm and clarity about yourself. And
I think without peace, we don't have anything, though.
yeah,
You know, like to
it's
me,
a great point.
peace is the answer to it all. I think in many ways.
Jaiden, this has been such an enlightening conversation. We appreciate you coming on. I know you have some upcoming meets, and I'll be seeing you in February for indoor, right?
Yeah.
It's coming up before we know it. I can't believe it.
I know.
Jenna, final thoughts for Jaiden?
I'm just very grateful that we were able to sit down. And like I said in our break, you definitely have a career in voiceover work
Yes.
post this.
Yes,
You
he
have,
does.
like you really have, not only is your like presence in your aura very calming, but like you have a very soothing storytelling voice. And
You can
I
have
mean,
our
we
job.
don't need to worry about that now.
You can be the new host if you'd like.
But it's something to keep in mind for the future, I think.
Jaiden, we appreciate the time. Thank you so much, and good luck the rest of the way. We're excited to see what you do next.
Thank you.
All right. That's Jaiden Gary. She's Jenna Duddleston. I'm Casey Standahar, and we'll see you next time on the Blue Demon Room podcast.